Hi, my name is Michel Ozon. Today I'd like to show you a new video about how to solo like. This week is going to be Jimmy Page. I made it a little later than Gilmore and Clapton and Harrison because it's a little bit more difficult to play because it's much faster. There's a much more bending and things like that. I didn't choose the easy one. I choose two songs that for me is one of the best of the 70s. I think it's 60s, at the end of 60s. It's Heartbreaker and Livin Lovin Maid. Okay, two songs that are almost always played together because there's a little ending at Heartbreaker and then you start with a little. You know that, and the other one is a bit too heavy, but you know that. Everybody know that song if you play guitar. It's the good old time, okay? But back then, it was the first time that we could hear that heavy guitar with all those riffs and the voice of Robert Plant on the back. So it was crazy. And we didn't have like little iPhone to listen to it. We had big turntable with sound systems that cost $1,000, things like that. It was really expensive at that time. Or a little, what we call a pickup. You put the needle on the LP and there you go. So you had to listen to all the songs one after the other. Remember that, guys? Probably some of you. Okay, so let's go with the song. It's Heartbreaker. I'll start with the solo without any backing track. Just the solo just before the when he played. He finished on the score here. I don't remember. Anyway, you got the link for the two songs, Livin Lovin Maid and Heartbreaker, in my description below. Everything is there. There's sometimes three guitars playing at the same time with the bass. So I put all the tracks and I mix it. Sounds good. I would have liked to have a drum and a bass, but I don't. So if we put drum and bass on the track, it sounds pretty much close to what Page does. Okay, so okay, the solo without any backing track. The first solo in the Heartbreaker start like this, and it's if you listen to it, you'll see that the pitch is not exactly as the rest of the song. It's because Page did it alone by himself, and he bring the track and he put it right there. Okay, it doesn't have to do with the song at all because it's not a synchronization. There's nothing, but it's in the same key, so that's why he put it there, and it was amazing, good idea. Okay, and then you go back to the song, and the song is really one part, the solo, and then there's another part where there's a second solo with the backing track, and then he goes back to the riff. Okay, so there's many parts in that song. Okay, so let's start with the solo right there. It's close to. It's not exactly. Probably he couldn't play it today. I saw his show live, and he's doing something else. Okay, it's always like improvisation, a lot of improvisation. Never played twice the same that speech. It's not like Gilmore, who plays 90% or 95% of the same solo all the time. Page is doing like box there, going there, and he's improvising most of the time, except probably when he's doing like studio things. Well, probably he's improvising there too, but he take the best take and he put it there. Anyway, so the solo, if you want to have the whole song, Heartbreaker, you can go on the link below in the description. Okay, so he does some hammering with the left hand, not the right hand. So you don't use your right hand very often here. That's it. If you did twice really fast, and then you start. The left hand is doing this. And so you can try, you can practice it for a while. It's like a good synchronization exercise. And then okay, little step. Okay, here it's like a little melody that you have to learn. You hear this a lot of time with Page, sometimes other guys. I'll keep pulling and release, pull, release, pull, hammer. Not hammering. Here, what is very difficult, it's not, okay, you don't move your hand that fast. It's always the same. It's doing like Page does. He's never doing the same strumming pattern. You don't do it. It's not this. He's stopping, start. So it's really difficult to exactly play what he plays, because you probably don't know what he's doing. He's just playing. Okay, let's start again. This is easy to remember. And then so your finger stays there, something like that. Here, you stay. And then here is very important. You do whatever Here you do all kind of mess, but some noise with your right hand. And I have this kind of pick, which is really fun to play, so, especially for this kind of tone of song that you need some edge. This kind of, if you listen to the song, you'll see that sometimes it's only like muting. Okay, it's mute, but it sounds between each note, so you can. It's very difficult to play if you have a normal pick. Okay, so. And then. After all this mess, finish it, and then. And then. Okay. And then you go. This is his favorite box. I think Robert Plant says, I hear it, I read it maybe a month ago, that he never has to sing in the A tone. He never has to change because Page, it was Page's favorite key, okay? Because when you're in A, it's very easy to go fast. See? So it's very easy to solo in this, because you can go fast. So this song is in A, okay? Okay, let's go back to the solo. So after you're done, after that it's only like here the box. You stay in the box, you play whatever, but fast with that kind of pick, and it will sound like him. Let's do it right. Okay. You don't go normally. You don't go on this note. You go down there or up there and hear about it. Okay? So if you stay there, here you have to go faster. Okay. When you're tired of doing this, or your public is getting tired, okay, and then okay, I forget something. Let's do it again. Okay, there's a and then next solo. Okay, now let's go for the second solo in Heartbreaker. The second solo, okay, during the time he plays. to solo on this, but it has to go fast. Then very nice song. Okay, so if I show you. You got the tabs to practice, but here you play the. Maybe it's not exactly this, but you have to listen to it, but it's almost the same, but you cannot exactly play what the guys play. And here he does. You can play it two-way, or maybe you can mix all these things. You see, that's what it should sound, but very fast. And then okay, and then now we're getting close to the end of the solo part, and then you finish with a very fast and very, not that fast, but very I don't know how to say it, but it finished on a crescendo. At first he does. He often uses this. And go faster, and then he don't even move the left finger. He just bend. Just bend and pick faster and faster with the right hand, which give crescendo to the end of the, and the other guitar is doing. You'll see in the video. There's many track guitar on that. On my other video, I play all the parts. I play this part. There's another guitar at the end of this solo. I think there's 4 guitar track at least, okay, that I can hear. Maybe there's some more, but maybe there's some double track, we don't even know, because Page was a great producer, because he produced every album by himself. He didn't want anybody to produce, to be credited for the producing of the album. He want him to be the producer and to be credited with the producing, and he was really obsessed with this. Okay, so this is the other solo, the one with this one is not harder to play, but you have to be in sync with the backing track. But it's not that hard. If you listen to a few thousand times, you will be okay. Okay, and it's not that important that you have exactly all the, because it's so fast. perfect. Probably I'll never get it for, exactly perfect, but who cares? Now, let's go to the next solo. It's just after this sign. And then not too heavy, this one is and it's not that hard because the and then here is I didn't do it well, but it has to be a crescendo key start. Okay, that's the song. Okay, here you got a wah-wah, which give. If you have the wah-wah, it will sound mostly like Livin Lovin Maid. Okay, let's talk about the solo. The solo, it's very easy. It's rare. It's I don't say that often for Jimmy Page, but it's really simple. You see, it's not difficult. And then here it's a little bit difficult, but so the solo is really simple. Here I mixed it up, but here normally the guitar is starting on the back track. When you go to it's the 7th. So that's it for Jimmy Page. If you want to try, you got the link below, as I said, and also you can subscribe to my channel as usual, or support my channel, buy me a beer. So it's up to you guys. Good practice.